I would like to thank Kevin Smith for sending me this story that is coming out of California. Now, we all know that the last couple of months, the state of California, especially more Southern California, has been battling those intense wildfires. And lately, I haven't really heard too much about them. So much other stuff has popped up in the news, but they literally focused on that every single day for weeks at a time. Like, there wasn't a news story you couldn't see on the news and not see them talk about those wildfires. I mean, local news stories were talking about it, and of course, world news was talking about it as well. But this story kind of goes with that narrative. So in this picture, you see a woman by the name of Ashley Bemis, and believe it or not, they say she's 28 years old. I find that very hard to believe because I'm 29 and I look way younger than she does in this picture right here. This woman looks like she's at least 20 years older than this mugshot. She's like she's pushing 50. Like when this thing said she was 28, I couldn't believe it. But anyway, you will believe what she did. So she claimed that she was going to be helping people out to gain money and send it to people in various charities and get stuff and supplies for people who were affected by the fire. But here's the thing. She claimed she was married to a firefighter. Of course, she only claimed that. Turns out this woman lied. She is not married, nor was she ever married to a firefighter. She even gave this firefighter a whole name. She claimed she was married to a firefighter by the name of Shane Goodman. And what she did is she created one of those GoFundMe type of accounts and said that the money was going to go here, there, and whatever. All that money did was end up into her account because she swindled $11,000 out of donors who thought the money was going to a worthy cause. The worthy cause was at the Ashley Bemis Con Artists Incorporated. That's where it went. But eventually, she did get found out. They went to her house and they arrested her, and then they brought her up on various charges. And this actually happened back in August, and it's amazing that this story is just now coming out. They said the suspicions arose about the fundraiser when another California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection employee didn't recognize her husband's name and couldn't find him in the internal database. That's where she messed up, because she claimed that her husband was a firefighter and they have their names, like they said, in the database, and they couldn't locate it. That's where she messed up. Like, if she didn't say her husband was a firefighter or something like that, then she probably would have been still getting away with it. But she knew she had to come up with that wild story in order for the donations to roll in. But anyway, they brought her up on charges of felony grand theft, burglary, witness intimidation, and making false financial statements. I don't know how much jail time she can get from this, but something tells me it ain't a lot. They sound like a lot of misdemeanors, with the exception of that part where it says felony. But this does not surprise me, nor does it shock me. But it is messed up because she took advantage of people's actual pain and suffering to get money from a situation that for them is extremely devastating. But it does not shock or surprise me. We're dealing with a group of people who have stole whole nations. So her taking $11,000 is nothing. And again, I do not believe this woman is 28. I couldn't believe it when they showed her age. Like, she looks like she is related to Ann Coulter, aka Skeletor. But y'all let me know what you think about this story down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The contact and contribution links will be in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.